We're here at Magic Media Day 2025. We're here with the man, President of Basketball Operations, Jeff Weltman. Jeff, how you doing today?
Doing great. This is an exciting day every year.
Why is it exciting for you this year then?
No, it's exciting every year.
Yes.
It's exciting this year because we really feel that we've improved the team, and we're looking forward to having a great season and taking our fans on a great ride.
Do you have high expectations? I know you've been here for a while, but all right, this year, let's go do some damage in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I don't look at it that way. I kind of look at it more from our organizational goal is to win a championship, right? That's what all 30 teams are in this thing for. But then you break it down into how do you get there step by step. And I look at it more, I think, from a coaching perspective. Let's stack good days. Let's continue to grow and stay healthy and get better throughout the season. Let's ramp up at the right time of year, and let's be ready to attack the playoffs. So I feel like if we're able to do all those things, and I do feel like we should be because we have the right character, we have the right positional balance. If we can do all those things and stay healthy, obviously always at the top of the list, then I don't think there's a ceiling to what we can do this year.
Is the season a marathon more than a sprint? Like you talk about health and success, is it a marathon this year?
It is. It's a marathon every year, and one of the things that teams need to learn as they go from being young teams that are going through a rebuild into playoff teams and then beyond is how to parse out the whole season's worth of work, and you want to peak at the right time. You don't want to just get out of the gates and be exhausted by All-Star break, right? So that's something that young teams have to learn. I think our team, we've been in the playoffs the last 2 years. They're starting to see okay, this is the cadence of the season, and then there's a whole nother season after the season if you're good enough, and that's what hopefully we're gearing towards.
All right, I know you're busy. I know you got to go real quick. It was Father's Day. I was at a gas station, and I got the text saying Desmond Bane to the Magic. People are excited. Are you excited for Bane?
All I can say is, it was my Father's Day, too. I apologize to all the dads out there for doing it that day. It was the only day we could get it done. We're super excited about Desmond. We're excited about what he's going to do to us on the court. We're excited about who he is as a person, and his impact with our young guys has already been felt in his messaging and his work ethic and his daily approach. So, yeah, he's part of the reason that we're excited about this team this season.
I loved you laugh for Father's Day. Jeff, thank you so much, and good luck on the new season.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that.
Here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. David Steele. How many years now, buddy, doing this?
This would be, if I'm counting correctly, 37. 37.
37?
Every one of them.
When you got the phone call in Gainesville, hey, you should be the voice of the Magic, what were your thoughts then?
I certainly wouldn't think that 37 years later you'd still be doing the job, but it's crazy. It's been wonderful. What a great ride. And now I feel like here late in my broadcasting career, we're getting ready to have some very special years again. So it's a good feeling.
So you have those butterflies in your stomach all right, time to rock and roll, let's win.
A little bit, after all these broadcasts, not too many butterflies, but, it does, when that red light goes on, I've got a few butterflies and then it settles down quickly. But I am excited about this team.
Jeff Weltman apologized to me and Magic fans where he broke the news that Bane is coming to the Magic on Father's Day, and it took over everything.
It's a great Father's Day.
But in a good way. What are your thoughts on the addition of Bane then?
I just what you were talking about is when I heard the news on Father's Day, I thought it was some kind of a hoax because I knew that Jeff was trying to do a deal and bring in some shooting and shore up that two-guard position, but Desmond Bane was not on my radar. I thought he would. I would not have thought he would have been touchable, reachable. So I was thrilled. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Just all business, hard-nosed guy, can shoot, make plays for other people, defends. Just the perfect fit for this team right now. I think he's the missing link. And to also throw in Tyus Jones at the backup point guard spot, solid veteran point guard. This feels very good coming into the season.
Were you watching European basketball to see Franz and his brother go deep in the playoffs?
I did. I started watching the semifinal. I guess I saw the last two games. I decided to pick up the package. I couldn't resist. So, yeah, it was really an eye-opener to see how physical that Eurobasket play was. I mean, those countries, the desperation to win, the quality of play was really interesting, and Franz rose to the occasion. And so did Tristan da Silva, by the way, who he stepped up big too. So to see a young guy like that play at that level on that stage was encouraging also. And Goga had some nice games as well for the Republic of Georgia.
We walked by Goga. We forget how tall he is in person.
He's a big man. He's a big man. And he shaved too, hasn't he? He looked like he was clean shaven today.
I did it as well. Give me 20 minutes, it'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can see. You've already got the afternoon shadow.
I do.
And it's 11 in the morning.
It is. Give it time, my friend. Before I let you go, I made a comment on TV the other night. I'm Mr. Paolo Banchero fanboy. He's the best player of the last 5 NBA drafts. I want big things from him. I am excited. How about you as the guy that calls the games with Paolo?
Well, everything about him is likable. I mean, he's a great player. He's got an unbelievable NBA body. He came into the league with that. Now he has some experience. His summer has been, from all accounts, just all preparation, all getting ready to make a long run for the team. I just think it's, the timing for this team to start really making a big jump is perfect, and it's because you have Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, two of the easily top 20 players in the NBA, and those guys are going to set the tone for this club, and Desmond Bane is also an all-business type of guy, too, and very talented. So, yeah, it feels very good.
So is it time to play the song?
Play the song, Mark. Let's go.
I know every game play. Have you gotten to hit the buzzer?
Oh, I need to do that.
I think you need to do it.
I would like to do that before, I disappear into the sunset somewhere.
No. All right, we're going to make this happen. David Steele, thanks for your help. Have a great season.
Thank you, Mark.
I tried something a little different in terms of the way I trained and how hard I pushed my body. And not saying that was the cause of my injury, but I think it did play a part. And so for me, coming into my 4th year, I just wanted to get back to doing what I know and kind of listening to my body how I usually do rather than trying to do something new or different.
Magic Media Day. We're here with the legendary Coach Brian Hill and Mr. Jeff Turner. He's a legend as well.
Really, not like
no?
that.
No. Coach, how you doing?
He's definitely a legend. I'm doing great, thank you. Doing great.
How many years have you guys been doing this now for television here in Central Florida?
Jeff?
I think this is, I'm not really sure. I think this is my 15th, starting my 15th year of doing TV. I did radio for 9, so a long time, yeah. My hair is not quite as silver as Brian's yet, but it's getting there.
I think it's white. I appreciate you saying silver, but I think it's white. I think 13 for me. I think this is year 13.
How excited are you for this year? We've been coming here a long time, but this year with high expectations for this team. We'll start with Coach.
Tremendously excited. I think the whole key is, can we stay healthy finally? If this team can stay healthy for the entire year, I think we have a chance to be one of the top teams in the East.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. We've had some lean years, obviously, but the growth that we've seen in our young players, the additions they made this year, as Brian said, if we can stay healthy, I think some good things are going to happen this year.
You keep talking about health. Is it a marathon? Like, let's just get to the spring. Is that how you look at it?
Well, the coaches and all the support staff that they have to monitor these guys all year long as to, how much work they're doing and are they overloaded or whatever. You just have to be careful, and you want to make it to the end. That's the key, is to get to the playoffs and try to have home court advantage in the playoffs. But you really have to take it on a game-to-game basis, I think.
All right, I'll end with these two. They're very busy. All right, we'll do you, and then we'll go to Coach here.
Okay.
What makes Paolo Banchero so special for this basketball team?
His combination of size, talent, he's just got the it factor to me. He's got everything that you want in your alpha player, and I think the sky's the limit for him. All-star appearances on the horizon many years to come.
All right, then you could do Franz, Mr. Germany champion now. What makes Franz Wagner so special for this team?
I think he's one of the most underrated players in the league. I think he's an all-star. I think he would have made the all-star team last year if he hadn't gotten hurt. I think he's a complete player. He's the epitome of what coaches call a two-way player. He's not only a guy that can give you 20 or 22 on a nightly basis, but he also usually guards one of the best perimeter players on the opposing team. And I think it's that combination of offense and defense that makes him special.
Great stuff, guys. I know you're going to be busy. Long season. Good luck with everything. And let's make a deep playoff run.
Thank you.
I'm with you. Sounds good.
My five-year spirit all the life, very aligned, very happy to be in here, to see a full building, smiles, laughter, conversations about direction and where we're going. I can't wait to continue to get started. This is all the perfect jump off to me. So, yeah, I feel really good. Good to see you.
By play, man. I have to say it that way in 2025. Radio Digital. He is the man, Jake Chapman. Jake, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Mark. How are you?
I am ready for this season, buddy. How about you?
I am very much ready. Obviously, Media Day is always like the official kickstart to the year. Training camp, boom, boom, boom. The games are going to start coming. But the last couple of weeks, I think we have sort of felt around town. I know I have felt internally ready to go. Like more excitement for this season than a long time. And hopefully it's the beginning of a very, very long season. Hopefully we're playing deep into the summer next year.
I was talking with Jeff Weltman, David Steele, all these different people, and I brought up this question. I'll bring it to you. It's a marathon. Do you have to pace yourself, especially with injuries, all that stuff, when you look at this team?
It's a great question because the last 2 years have told different stories in that regard. The year before, coming off 2 years ago, the strong finish that the Magic had and heading in sort of heightened expectations, the message 2 seasons ago on Media Day and at training camp was we can't let any games in November and December slip. All 82 are equal. Last year, with the expectations, and after sort of learning that lesson, it felt like maybe you did overextend yourself a little bit early. Bottom line is there were injuries last season that you have to figure out a way to avoid this year if you want to get to where you want to get. So if you ask Coach Mosley, he's going to tell you no. We need to win every game, including all 4 preseason games. Every second we're on the floor, we're trying to get better, and we're trying to compete and win. But I think when you get to the point the Magic are now, where you sort of cash your chips in, you're trying to make that leap. The regular season is something that you need to navigate with the long-term goals in mind, and that's a deep run into the postseason, and you have to be healthy to do that.
When I look at this Eastern Conference, I think it's open. How about you?
Right? For sure. I mean, I think everybody's got their eyes on Cleveland. They bring back the same team with some minor tweaks. They went and got Lonzo, and they're a team that has come in a little short of expectations the last 2 years. The Knicks made a coaching change. They should be back. But Indiana, you're talking about injuries to the best player on both Indiana and Boston. It is a wide open Eastern Conference, and the Magic, we could talk about the major move, which is obviously making the trade for Desmond Bane, but when you think about consistency and familiarity and chemistry and all of those things, this is a team that's been together for a couple years, with the exception of a few tweaks in terms of moves. So hopefully we're talking about, God willing, if you're healthy, upward trajectory again.
What's it like calling a basketball game by yourself for 3 hours?
I mean, what's it like doing a radio show by yourself? It's the same difference, Mark. You know what it is. Here's the thing. I'm very much blessed in the regard that every year I get a graduate associate that is like my intern, basically. We can't call them interns anymore. But, and with Christy Birdsall is ours this year. She's going to do a fantastic job. And when I go through and I scan through these resumes, I get some really, really good applicants. So every year I feel like I'm more prepared to talk to myself for 3 hours because I know who's behind the scenes, and every year I feel like I have better help, basically, because the kids are getting smarter and they're getting more technically savvy.
The kids are getting
They're dragging us into the social media world, Mark, you and I both, and so I feel like every year, I don't feel like I'm talking to myself anymore for 3 hours. I just feel like I'm talking to whoever it is behind the phone, whoever it is listening to me on their way home, and that's the way to do it. Otherwise you'll go crazy.
Do you eat anything before broadcast?
Now we're getting to the good stuff. So, the media meal, that's another blessing that you and I...
You like the media meal.
Mark and I won't say this for Mark. I got into broadcasting for the free food. So
there you go. He has jokes.
I make sure I take advantage of that. But
I don't
always
eat.
starving. I'm always starving
Yeah.
when I get off the air. There's
Yeah.
always a lot of coffee. I try to make sure I have something in there. But it doesn't matter if I eat a 3-course meal at 6:30 and the game starts at 7. At 10 o'clock when I'm done or whatever, I need another 3-course meal because it just takes it out of you. So I can eat before I go on the air, but I'm definitely eating after I get off the air.
I just want you to know this. There's that high, that rush. You're up here, you're performing. Then when we finish, I'm good. Half an hour, I crash. Do you crash?
I crash, and sometimes the only way to avoid that crash is a stop at Wawa.
Are you doing endorsements on my interview?
No, it's just an 11 p.m. sub. There's really no place else to get it. There's no place better, but there's also really no place else.
I imagine. So you go in there, no one knows you just called the game. You're just walking around. Is that what it is?
Well, yeah, but I don't know how many Wawas you go to. There's always people there. It doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning. There's
Yes.
somebody in there getting food, and so I always have to wait in line anyways. But yes, I will go in there whether I'm wearing a suit or whether I am fresh out of our studio, which, by the way, I'm traveling this year. I'm on the road. Buried the lead.
Nice, dude.
So I'm going to have to figure out what we do out on the road. The players get food. I think I could probably steal a little bit.
Get your winter coat ready then.
Get my winter coat ready, exactly. I got my duster all set to go.
You got the beard ready to go.
I'm from Cleveland originally, so I've got the winter beard throughout the summertime. But yes, it'll come in handy in the next couple months. I'm sure.
Check this guy out, Jake Chapman, voice of the team. My man, good luck with everything. Let's make a deep playoff.
All right, ready for it.